Question, would you recommend this kind of a group to someone else?
100,000%. It, this has just changed the way that I go to work every day. And I'm not one to dread going to work. I always have that I get to go to work mentality. I'm thankful, I'm blessed. But the biggest thing that I see it now is it's my street corner where I can love others, show God's love, witness, as well as, of course, get work done and help the company. But it's for a greater good. And there's so many people that go to work that you don't know what's going on in their personal life.
Right.
And just being vulnerable, open, and always having that back of your mind of how are you actually doing rather than just you hop on a Teams meeting or a Zoom meeting and how are you doing? Oh, well, how are you doing? What'd you do this
Right.
weekend? Like furthering and being more intentional with my relationships is one thing that I've noticed that I've had through this Bible study is getting to know people on that deeper personal level and really trying to understand their going in their life. And that's really affected my work. And one, it's helped my relationships to one get more work done because they're willing
Yeah.
to do extra things for me since we have that developed relationship. But I can ask them and have those personal, deep conversations with them in between meetings, and it just furthers the greater good and God's work at the workplace.
Oh, that's so cool. That warms my heart because I think one of the outcomes I've wanted is that for everyone to see one, their God's word is living and active, but two, that this is a lifestyle faith, right? It doesn't just happen on Sunday and then we forget about it in work, but your antenna is up. So have you seen kind of those opportunities, or maybe has this pushed you to be a little bit more intentional?
It's always in the back of my head now, ever since we've talked through the story of Martha and Mary and work
Mm.
is worship. That's
Yeah.
my favorite lesson, and that's the one I ran through the Bible study that I started at work. And I was on a conversation with someone earlier today, and he's been mulling on that and chewing on it for the past couple of weeks. And
Cool.
I've still been chewing on that, thinking of every interaction, every conversation I have. What is the way, and how can I, one, witness, show God's love, but also every action is worship. And
Mm.
every project that I have, it might seem just working in Excel is a pain in the butt, but
Right.
I'm doing it for the greater good for others, as well as you never know what that Excel sheet might teach me, or I'm talking to someone about it and where that conversation leads. So every single day is sitting in the back of my head that everything that I'm doing is all for the greater good and to worship God.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And you just kind of casually slip that in. What do you mean you're starting a Bible study? What's going on there?
So going through the small group with you, Mike, I realized that I'm not the only one at my company. And I was talking with a few, I was talking with one of my counterparts, and he had a First Corinthians verse on his desk. And I just casually brought up to him that I really like that he had that there. And you don't see that many times in
Right.
offices at such a large company. And through that conversation, I asked him if he knew of a men's Bible study at the company, and he was not aware of one. So what I did is asked him if he knows anyone. Next thing I know, one of my other close counterparts is a man of faith. I had
Mm.
guesses, but never officially knew. And then the next thing you know, I put myself out there to three, four more people. Got 6, 7 guys now, and
Nice.
trying to do a monthly Bible study in the mornings before work, and where all of us men can come together. What we're struggling with work, life, as well as, hey, here's an opportunity that I had, and just to continue to help other people recognize that that was an opportunity, and then they can be on search for opportunities like that.